From the KATC Weatherland, here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, the threat of storms today not really delivering on a widespread basis, but we have had scattered storms, a few severe thunderstorm warnings, and some pretty hefty storms on the radar right now. We'll get to that in just a bit. So let's take a look at the big picture. Storm system up across the upper Midwest, producing blizzard conditions once again. It's been a snowy portion of the year so far, all the way upriver on the Mississippi River. So this coming spring could be a much better spring for water coming down the Mississippi, and also wet weather back in the west. We'll get to that in the days ahead, but we'll concentrate on what's going on at the moment. Still some active showers and storms across the area. Severe weather threats mainly east of us, but let's pull in the Doppler radar here, and we have a couple of strong cells down across coastal Vermilion Parish and fixing to work its way into another cell working its way into St. Mary, Lower St. Martin, perhaps Iberia Parish as well. Putting things in motion, you can see the showers and storms pushing across the area today. We have that new severe thunderstorm watch that kind of replaced the tornado watch that included the Baton Rouge area, but now they're edging that severe weather threat away from us. And as we take a look at just see what we have going on so far for the day, a couple of reports here. We had some reports of hail, about inch-size hail just north of Oakdale, and that is just in the last hour or so, and then also some flood reports, also additional hail reports as well. So let's get back to Power Doppler 3 here, and we'll take a look at things and get down into the northern parishes of Acadiana. By Turkey Creek, we have some interesting weather going on here. A little bit of a strong cell, gusty winds just to the west of Turkey Creek. This will be impacting Turkey Creek just north of Chico, and then another cell north and west of Bunkie and over by Marksville. This is where there's been some strong storms up into Avoyelles, also Rapides Parish. But what is interesting me now is these two cells that are down along the coast. They're showing a fair bit of positive cloud-to-ground lightning, which means some pretty strong winds with these systems. So we have to take a look at the storm tracking right here and see if we see any rotation. And this particular cell is showing some hail right now. And we've had a history of some storms producing hail. And right now, let's see what this says. About 0.6 of an inch size hail, about half-inch size, maybe nickel-size hail with this cell that is moving northeastward at about 33 miles an hour. So we'll keep an eye on that as these cells continue to move to the north. And then we have some shower activity moving right through Lafayette, south side of town, over toward the airport, Poche Bridge, Bro Bridge, and then back to the south and west, all the way down to Maurice and then just about the Milton area. So we're still not done with the rain, and it's widespread as we take all the Doppler radars in across the region. We'll get over to the east where we have tornado watches. We've had severe thunderstorm warnings and tornado warnings all the way over to Georgia, and this new severe thunderstorm watch that's in effect into Mississippi till midnight tonight. So as we put things in motion, notice 8, 9 o'clock, we still have some active storms across the area, maybe even St. Mary Parish through about 10 or 11 o'clock tonight. And those are the cells that we're going to keep an eye on, coastal cells and the cells that are impacting southeast Louisiana, as we could see a couple of severe warnings. We will cool off by tomorrow morning, mid-50s, then tomorrow mostly sunny, pleasant spring-like day. Secondary front pushing on through, so we're going to be cooler tomorrow night, maybe a little fog in the mix for the morning hours, but right now not an overt signal, and cooler for Thursday, but sunny skies are in the forecast. So overnight tonight, we'll see readings getting down into the low to mid 50s across the board. Then tomorrow, mid 70s, so a nice spring-like day. And by the way, we mentioned it earlier in our first weather hit, 80 degrees today in Lafayette, beating the record of 79 set most recently back in 1989. So another record today. 40s though tomorrow night. This is normal for us, low to mid 40s, and 60s, upper 60s, that's a little above normal, but Thursday, Friday, looking good for the rest of the week. So overnight tonight, we'll see temperatures dipping down into the mid 50s, the risk of showers and thunderstorms mainly prior to midnight, then things clearing out later on tonight, and that's how we start the day tomorrow. Mostly sunny day. Looks like wall-to-wall sunshine, lower humidity, just a very pleasant day, 75 the projected high. As we move forward through the next 10 days, we'll notice that it's quiet for the rest of the week after tonight. Showers return on Sunday, but not expecting any severe weather. Maybe that might not be the case with the next weather system next Thursday, but by and large, a milder than normal forecast, but it gets a little bit cooler toward the end of next week for sure.
All right. Thanks, Rob.
All right.